Greetings and salutations, folks. My name is Nick, and welcome back to Dragon Age 2, where we're currently in the process of trying to save money. We need to give some money to fund an expedition into the deep roads, where Javik and Bertrand, his brother, plan to go to find some sort of secret that they know about. So last time, I took a look at Memento of Legacy, one of the DLCs, but I realized I was a bit too low on level. Also, that I'm coming at the wrong part of the story. I don't remember the order, but based on what I've seen online, I see people suggest that I should actually play Mark of the Assassin sometime towards the end of Act 2, and Memento of Legacy at the beginning of Act 3. That way the items are scaled to the act that I'm in, and because it makes more sense in the story. So that's going to be pushed off until later. For now, let's grab my adventuring party. And we've got a few... I have mail? Where is my mail going? Who's holding on to my letters? Hawk, if you're looking for work, there's a rich merchant in Hightown who's got trouble with his mining operation. If you haven't heard of the Bone Pit, the locals say it's cursed. I don't put much stock in it, but I had to turn down the job because of Marchers and my crew, making the rest superstitious. Go speak to Hubert Bartrey in the Hightown Market if you're interested. Miran. Was Mirren the leader of the Red Iron or the Smugglers? I forget already. It's only been like 2 minutes. Well, it's only been a week. So now we can go to Hightown about the Bone Pit, the Black Emporium about the Black Emporium, and have a business discussion accessed by Lowtown. Let's go have a business discussion with Varric. Also, we need to eventually get to a market so I could sell stuff. I'm just sitting on all this inventory, and I have no idea where there are shops. There are shops right there. Where is the... Oh wait, the Hanged Man. Of course I know where the Hanged Man is.
Guard, what will they think of next?
You have a problem with that?
Me? My family's not native either. I'm just surprised. A lot of old prejudice in the Guard.
I'll give them plenty of reason to change their minds.
You know, it's possible they're just scared shitless of you. That's my theory, anyway.
That works. Of course I should know where the Hanged Man is. There's a Hanged Man out in front of it. Also, the city in the distance just looks like it's on fire perpetually. Okay, so we have shops. Let us go to the weapons smithy. Let's sell the stuff we don't... Do we... Is this better than what you got? But okay, it's better than what you got, but you can't use it yet. Enchanted staff. Is that better than what you have? Yes, but you can't use it yet. So the only things I can really sell weapon-wise are those things. Mask of the Imperium. I should probably put those away. Or attach those to one of my allies. No items there. Sell all junk. There we go. We have cleaned up our inventory. Let's see if we can attach some armor to these fellows. Do I have something for you to wear? Or you? Or you? The answer is no. And what are you? I actually have to look at the map in order to see. Taylor Vincento's Northern Merchandise. Armor. Alright. Into the Hanged Man. Talk to Varric in private, though he is right here. I guess he doesn't want to have a conversation in the streets. This is a solid loading screen. If you're going to give a loading screen for anything... Yes.
Why? What makes a hero, eh? I bet I could kill an archdemon.
I bet you couldn't. I'll bet you a dozen ales.
What? Well, now I'm gonna show you.
How are you going to show this? Rivain. Nowhere in my travels, not in the heart of the Imperium, nor the streets of Orzammar, have I felt so much an outsider as in Rivain. The chant of light never truly reached the ears of these people. The years they spent under the thumb of the Qunari left most of the country zealous followers of the Khun. But resistance to the chant goes deeper than the Qunari war. The Rivaini refuse to be parted from their seers, wise women who are in fact hedge mages, communicating with spirits and actually allowing themselves to become possessed. The chantry prohibition against such magical practices violates millennia of local tradition. By the way, I find it easier to read aloud accurately while doing hand movements. I don't normally do a lot of hand movements while I talk. In my daily life, or even on this channel, my hand movements are generally very controller-based. But when it comes to reading scripted content, correctly enunciating the first time, for some reason, I find it easier to do hand motions. Not dumb ones like you just saw there, but probably dumber, but bigger. I'm sure there's... I want to say there's probably something in regards to that. Who is this person over here? Varric's suite. Let us go to Varric's suite.
Are you really not afraid of apostates? Not even a little?
Sunshine, I'm a dwarf. In case you missed that detail.
Dwarves aren't completely immune to magic, you know.
No. I meant there are at least 30 people in this town who'd murder my family over trade deals. Who has time to worry about apostates with a merchant's guild breathing down your neck?
In that case, I see.
All right, Varric, what you got for me?
So, here's the thing. We need to find a way into the deep roads. Bartrand can lead us to the right place once we're down there, but we need a good entrance.
Any entrance would do, wouldn't it? Well, unless a dragon's sitting in it, I suppose.
We need an entrance that's close to our destination, but isn't already plundered or filled with darkspawn. Fortunately, I've received some new information. There's a Grey Warden in the city. If anyone knows how to get down there, it'll be him.
Why would a Grey Warden know that?
The Wardens don't just fight darkspawn. They forge into the deep roads all the time. And if he doesn't know, he might be able to point us to those who do.
Are there any other options?
None at the moment. Bartrand had an entrance lined up, but it was a bust. I'll keep looking, but if we don't find something, we'll have a fancy expedition with nowhere to go.
Sounds like you have it all planned out, Varric.
And that, Messer, is why I'm here. Supposedly, this Grey Warden came in with some other Ferelden refugees not long ago. A Lowtown woman named Lorene has been helping the Fereldans. We talk to her. Maybe we learn where he is. I'll keep after my contacts, see if I can drum up any other work.
Okay, this sounds like a main quest line, so we'll put that off for later. We're not going to be ordering any drinks. We don't need to worry about gathering the party. Let's see, so... let's go look at the Black Emporium. I don't remember what that is. Main plot. Secondary? Premium? Rumors? There's Bone Pit. Take Aveline to find an ambush, blah, blah, blah. Alright, let's just go see where this takes us. Xenon the Antiquarian.
Stand straight. Places, everyone. Welcome to the Black Emporium. I am the great and magnificent
Andraste in nude repose.
Antiquarian.
Can stone lie with purpose? Can it beckon with raw feminine command, yet shine with an inspiring virtue? That challenge was posed to sculptor Arwan de Glace, artisan and son of Empress Vogine of Aroulay. It was busywork and rhetoric in a time of excess, but answer he did, with the reserves of a nation and a passion unhealthy. His subject, Our Lady, though not as depicted in traditional statuary. Arwen's mad ambition summoned the form of Andraste, uninterrupted by the trappings of war and devoid of the vestments she assumed after death. It was living, commanding, obscene, yet inspired. To gaze upon it was to be enthralled, spiritually and physically. It was the latter that alarmed Chantry officials. They blanched at the thought of Our Lady being possessed of such base appeal, even as they too were drawn. The work could not be destroyed without threatening the balance between empire and hallowed, so a grave censorship was enacted under the guise of honoring. Enchanters were tasked with extending the ethereal that hides the fade, drawing it around the form like a cloak. Our Lady remains in the stone and in this world, but mortal eyes are forever denied her treasure and glory. She is veiled in every sense. As in all things, unintended consequences must vex those with pure intentions. Modesty would have been better served by a thickened sheet, drawn back when techniques were to be studied. As it is, the sculptor's skills are accessible only to an exploring touch, defining the shape by intimate caress. All manner of strange congress has stemmed from tempted hands and the innocent wish for clarity. Are you telling me that people have been molesting the poor statue of Andraste? What is all this? Is this just a crafting table? I guess I can buy stuff. Ooh, I can buy potions. I probably should not buy potions while I'm currently saving. Oh, it's a golem. It's an urchin child. Okay, there's nothing to do in the Emporium. We'll look at that later. In little bits and pieces. Let's go to Hightown, to the Bone Pit. Hubert, we would like to know about this.
Information about the circle, Bethany. It's difficult without naming you.
Thank you for being discreet. I don't want the Templars at my door.
No one does.
Let them corral the troublemakers. I just want information.
Right.
It sounds like I'm trying to convince myself, doesn't it?
I wouldn't have said, but yes.
Here you're having problems with the Bone Pit. I can help.
Finally someone comes to help me. You look a bit unseasoned, but I hope you'll do. I had to suspend operations. My workers are lost in the mines or have run off. Served me right for hiring Ferelden refugees. I sent others before, but no word. Perhaps they are putting me off. I need someone competent to figure out what is going on.
All right. What are you paying?
What's the reward?
I will pay handsomely. The exact amount depends on what perils you face.
Isn't Bone Pit a tad ominous?
Your first mistake was naming your mine the Bone Pit.
The locals named the mine. Those fools say it's cursed. That is why I hire Fereldans. They may be dull-witted, but they're not superstitious.
Mind what you say about my countrymen.
I was not referring to you, of course. My workers are a particularly desperate sort. They're lucky to work for me. Few in Kirkwall will hire refugees.
What happened to the workers?
Surely the miners had good reason to leave.
I am at a loss. No miner has reported in, and no one takes me seriously.
The Bone Pit must be dangerous if people are afraid to venture there.
No, nothing like that. Pay no heed to local superstition. The Bone Pit is mostly harmless.
Mostly.
You said some of your workers are Ferelden.
Yes.
Oh, all of them. Not some of them.
Lot, to be sure.
All right. That's all I need to know.
There soon.
The sooner the better. Each day the mine is not running costs me more than those miners make in a year. The Bone Pit is just outside the city. Any map will show it.
Are you talking about just like money not made, or like? Ooh, hello. Let's see. How can I get there? So I need to head a little bit south, wrap around to the west, while showing everybody my dumb DLC hand daggers. Skeleton hand daggers. Magistrate Venard, tell me your story, your plight.
You there, Ferelden. I wish to speak with you. You've gained quite a reputation with the Red Iron Mercenary Band. I find myself in need of someone with your special talents.
I'm guessing you don't mean my ability to juggle small rodents to Elysian ballads.
If that is your greatest skill, then I have been misinformed. I am looking for muscle, not whatever it was you were just describing.
I clearly said juggle rats.
Life in prison has escaped custody. He's been tracked to an abandoned ruin outside the city.
A request that should have been made of the guard.
Why is there such a clamor to catch this man? What has he done?
He's escaped. That's reason enough to catch him.
Why is there such a...
He's escaped. That's reason enough to catch him.
We're both intelligent people. There's something in the ruins, isn't there?
There is something, yes. There are creatures in the ruins. The guards I sent are ill-equipped to deal with such beasts.
What kind of creatures?
Do you know what manner of beasts they are?
I don't know what they look like. I've never seen one myself. The guards say these things have already torn through a full company of men.
How much is a full company? Why not let him be eaten?
It would be easier to seal up the entrance and let the beasts take care of him.
I believe in justice, Ferelden, not unbridled slaughter. I will not let prisoners be eaten just because I don't want to get my hands dirty.
Sir, one, you're not even getting your hands dirty. You're still in town. Two, you're basically also having me kill all the creatures, too. So.
I'm sure if you send in enough men this time, they'd do fine.
No. The more guards who know, the easier it is for this to get out. Those men gossip like old fishwives.
Alright, I'll do it.
I'll take the job.
Bring the fugitive in alive, quickly and quietly. Not only will you be well paid, you'll have the gratitude of a city magistrate. Useful for a refugee, wouldn't you agree?
Alright. So I'm in Hightown. Like, how much actually changes? Ooh. So if I go somewhere in Hightown at night...
I don't make my guards fight gangs in dark corners, but if you'd like to help...
Okay. Okay, so there's nobody there. Let's go to the docks, because there's apparently a thing at the docks for us to do. What is this thing that we're doing at the docks? Duty. There we go. Prince Sebastian Vale has offered a bounty on the members who've killed the Flint. Okay. I remember this one now. Let us go get... Oh, never mind. We have to get these guys first. Let us stun this group. Right there. Who shall we go after? Oh, you're weak. And then you can go next. And then you. And then backstab you. And then dive into you. That did, like, nothing to nobody. Oh my gosh. Why are there so many... seems to be a theme here, is just, like... just constantly increasing the amount of bad guys you're fighting. So many spins. And flippy flips.
Always calling and getting rid of idiots, especially thugs who target the streets just because it's dark.
There we go. Alright, now we can go to this neighboring alley. Why, hello! Flint Company mercenaries. Let's knock you guys out. Ah. And knock you guys down. Oh my, that guy flew. Can you fly, Bobby? Bonus points if you know which movie that's from. Oh my gosh. My character is smart enough is able enough to do all these flippy flips, but not smart enough to walk around a wall. Ooh.
I can't do that. I don't think I can do it.
Damn it, Trebek. Alright. So we did the thing here. We can move on with our lives. Do other things. How are we on inventory? We're great. Alright. I'm just kind of pop my head into Lowtown so I could look at my quest log again, see what Tranquility is. Is it that for the... Okay, yeah. Seek out the Grey Warden. So we'll wait for that for later. Looks like we've got duty on the Wounded Coast. Now, in regards to these outdoor sections...
Varric, do you do
anything?
Am I the next stop in your career evaluations? Joy of joys.
You watch and you talk. Is that it?
You are dismissing hallmarks of both the utterly ineffectual and the incredibly dangerous.
I don't know what you mean.
It means coins flow when I talk and when I shut up. Like if you got paid to guard or unguard.
That makes no sense.
Good.
But I believe this game has you go through kind of like the same outdoor areas multiple times. And each time you do, the areas become grayed out again, presenting themselves as though they are new areas, despite the fact that you were just uncovering the fog of war. Spindleweed. It is an old country saying that spindleweed grows best for the sorrowful. Verdant spindleweed in a household garden has often brought neighbors offering consolation, usually without even asking what might be wrong. This originates from the plant's use as a seasoning for dishes meant to speed the recovery of the infirm. A person who grows much of it is likely caring for the fatally ill. That's an interesting little plot detail. Why, hello, Flint Company mercenaries. Let's try right here. Did anybody? Okay, he got stunned. Nope. Yeah, let's knock you over. Take that. And then backstab you. Ah, but you are still alive. For now. Now you're dead. That did not take that much longer. Megan Vale's locket. That seems like a significant amount of fire and cold resist, but I could be horribly wrong. And then it looks like there's a quest that I can pick up a little bit farther down the road. So, let us go take a look. Also, let's pick up some elf fruit, because we're going to need that in order to order. Elf fruit was first... Oh, by the way, we'll need elf fruit to order health potions. Elf fruit was first used by the elves of Arlathan, hence the name. The root gave their medicines particular efficacy, so when the Imperium conquered the elves, the Magisters adopted its use and its popularity spread to all corners of the Empire. Elf fruit is a hardy plant with large green leaves that grows wild in many places. It's so common that it tends to show up in most gardens and fields, almost like a weed. Unlike a weed, however, most people appreciate having access to the wonderful little plant. The roots can be used with very little preparation. Rubbing some of the juice on a wound, for example, will speed up healing and numb pain, and chewing on a slice of root treats minor ailments like indigestion, flatulence, and hoarse throats. There are several varieties, but the most useful for herbalists are the bitter, gossamer, and the royal elf roots. Yeah, but we just need them for health potions. We're not going to chew on them to take care of our farting. Our constant... unending supply of farts. Oh, hello. What were those noises, by the way? Do they have throats? Where are all of you coming from? This is just a lot of people. Hold on. That was not fast enough. That's fine. We'll be fine. I was not expecting just to walk down the road and immediately... fight like a whole company of bandits. Okay, let's go after you. Oh. Knock you guys out. There we go. Okay, they're all going after my sister. My sister's knocked out, that's fine. We'll still be fine, maybe. There we go. Okay. Alright. Get rid of the poisonous spider. The apostate. That used more potions than I would have liked. But that was also a gigantic group. Why were there so many people? Are you still injured? There we go. Dead messenger, what message did you carry? Grey Warden documents.
Messages for the wardens. They'd probably pay to have them returned. I don't think I can do that.
Damn it, Trebek. Oh, hello. Thank you, everybody, for just standing all right next to each other so I could stun you. Oh my gosh. Yes, I'm definitely noticing this theme of let's just have every fight be everybody fighting you at the exact same time. Just giant groups. Alright, we have survived another battle somehow. I will definitely need to consider buying some health potions. Should I worry about exploring west of here? Like, if I don't have to go there yet. Oh, never mind. A health potion and an injury kit.
It's nice to see trees again. I'm not really a city girl.
Yeah, let's stunt you. Backstab you. And then find out the rest of everybody else is just fighting spiders. That's fine. But at the very least, we've gotten rid of the apostates. Let's stun you guys as well. Health potion?
I wonder if Mother has received an audience with the Viscount yet.
Alright. This exploration has proven to be quite fruitful. Why, hello. So, you have the ring. Bonus points if you know what that's from. Okay, I might have stuff other people can wear now. The answer is no. Why is everything restricted to Marion Hawk? Huh. Little unexpected. But everybody does have a specific armor set. Like, so maybe that's the reason. Like, they can't really put on stuff that I find. Why, hello, everybody. Now, let's do it over there. Yeah, get rid of all the weaker little spiders. And by little, I just mean the weaker. Because they're all kind of gigantic and disgusting. Ooh, a lyrium potion. For all of our lyrium needs. Why, hello over there. Are you friend or foe? You're probably a foe. Everybody's been a foe so far. Dalish assassins.
No, it's Denial. She's dead. And you killed her.
Interesting.
I was a beast then, a werewolf. I did many terrible things. I'm sorry.
Sorry does not bring my mother back.
I was a victim too, Elf. Of Zathrian's vengeance. Stranger, please calm her down.
Did I hear you right? You're a werewolf?
I was one, but no longer. Her Dalish keeper cursed some human...
Which we dealt with in Dragon Age 1.
The disease spread over the years, but the hero of Ferelden freed us.
If I remember correctly, people still had their consciousness while in werewolf form.
He was cursed. You can't blame him for that.
You stand up for him? Fine. Then you will die for him.
Let's reload the save.
I was a victim too, Elf.
He's all yours.
Run, Shem. It will make the hunt more enjoyable.
Alright, yeah, I'll take it. Oh, hello. Ah, Canary. Why, hello. And then let's backstab you. They only need pants. They don't need shirts for the Canary. Alright, leveled up. That's also the main reason why I'm just kind of wandering. Is because... Let me loot you. Ah, no. I would like to grow more powerful. We shall increase our dexterity, our cunning, and our willpower. And then we will put this point... Can I put it into... Sabotage? Into this yet? No, I have to be level 7 to do that. What is that? Confusion. No. Subterfuge? Interesting. Bow, no. Dual weapons. Explosive strike, yes. Now we actually have another ability we can use. And this just circles back to the main entrance to this area, but as you can see, did that do a lot? It's unclear. Oh. Why, hello, more additional bandits. Thugs of unscrupulous character. You will die. Glitter dust. Why would I need glitter dust? Oh. And you've leveled up. Let's level up your cunning. Do you get anything from cunning? Magic. There we go. And then... Yeah, sure, why not? Excellent. Got an injury kit. Replace some injury kits I recently used. And I'm actually, I've got more than what I had before that. Glitter dust is the powdered form of a rock found along the Wounded Coast. When explorers brought the sparkling rock to the markets of the free marches, it became immediately popular among wealthy ladies who crushed it and applied the powder to their faces. The added brightness and luster to the skin, however, soon paled in comparison to the developing rash and coughing fits. As it turns out, glitter dust is dangerous if ingested or inhaled. It's also extremely flammable, as several ladies discovered after powdering their hair while standing next to a candle. Unfortunately, this resulted in 12 deaths by conflagration. Conflagration? Conflagration. These days, glitter dust is used sparingly and only by experienced alchemists. The most common form of the substance is volatile glitter dust. If gathered from caves where darkspawn dwell, the rock produces a powder known as tainted glitter dust. Who leveled up? Bethany. Bethany leveled up. Bethany, let's make you slightly more powerful. Very, very slightly. And then, what can we do? Let's see. Paralysis, heroic aura. Yeah, sure. Let's use that. And then we've got another section of map way to the west. Oh, corpse, I've left you behind. I'm sorry. I did not notice you in your time of need, in your desire to be looted. Oh, hello. Why? And then let's stun you, folks. And you can get explosive struck and backstabbed and knocked down. So many interruptions. Like, as a rogue, it seems that my class is just specifically all about interrupting the enemy. Ooh, elf fruit. And I also want to say that all of these resources do repopulate when you return to these areas later. A corpse just minding its own business that I didn't kill. Alright, so I'm at 20 gold. I think I need 50? Okay, this area... I need 50. This area is definitely a lot larger than I was expecting, but I believe it is... Yeah, it is meant to be multi-purposeful. Like, they just made one big zone and they reused it for every single sequence. Can you use this shield? The answer is finally yes. Oh, can you use this longsword now? Yes. And your attack goes from 90 to 123. Excellent. And can you use this staff now? Yes. Let's give you that. Give myself one of those rings. And give you one of those rings. Ooh, a locket. I forgot about that. How about... You can have this locket for now until we get you something better. Yeah, because, like, yeah, all these armor... you know, I set all the armor beside into the stash box to think I was going to use it for everybody else, but that's unnecessary because everybody's just has their outfit, which I'm guessing can be upgraded, but that means they essentially can't wear any armor I find. Only I can. So I might as well just sell all the stuff I can't use. All right. You need a level up. Let us... One there. One there. And one there. And can we put more points into Bianca? Yes. Anybody else wandering around the Wounded Coast? Oh, yep, there. That's the better choice. Why, hello, folks. Oh, everybody's already taken care... Oh, never mind. He healed up. Red Blossom Special? Did I need that for something? Ooh. How is this staff for you? A commissioned... Nope, not as good. The Wounded Coast. One of the few roads leading into Kirkwall passes through a dangerous area known as the Wounded Coast. The road winds close to the cliff edge that looms over waters with many a precipitous drop to the churning waves below. There's many a local legend involving travelers falling or jumping or having been flung from those heights. From the cliffs, the road leads through jagged hills that line the pass like sharp teeth. Bandits use these hills as cover from which to ambush caravans. There's more to fear here than bandits, of course. Once one leaves the hills, you come upon a maze of sharp canyons, the hunting grounds for many fierce creatures. It is a place of secrets dating back to the golden age of the Tevinter Imperium, where ancient relics and statues crumble in time with the rocks. What was the line from Ozymandias? Look upon my works, or is it look upon my kingdom? And despair? Something like that? Either way. Get some Ozymandias vibes from there. Was that a better... It was the same. Alright, so now we just have the western side of the Wounded Coast to explore, and then we can head back. Well, we're probably not going to have time to head back into town. Also, that is an interesting looking cave. We'll probably just have enough time to just call it for the night at that point, before heading on to the next part of one of these side quests. Let's see, I've already been there, and I believe this does... Yeah, I saw a treasure chest or something I can loot north of here. Why, hello, more villains! Yeah. I seem to get, like, a really good, like, first shot. Like, if I move away... I'm gonna have to try that out. If, like, I move away from somebody, do I still get that jumping attack that does, like, a lot of damage? Oh, okay, so this is another exit from the Wounded Coast. That way I don't, at the very least, I will not have to walk all the way back to the right side of the map. Why, hello! Okay, let's try that again. Yeah, I would imagine with all the extra time it takes to repeatedly engage and disengage and engage and disengage, like trying to do that as a strategy would not work very well. Why, hello, Talvosheth officer. Let's stun you. You don't need to keep doing stuff. Alright. That was a big group. Where can I... Nope, nope. There we go. The Orlesian Empire. There are many lords and ladies in Val Royeaux. And I mean this literally. Once the system of noble titles in Orlais was labyrinthian. There were barons and baronesses and baronets and sir barons and a horde of others, each with its own origins and its own nuances of comparison. The Orlesian aristocracy is ancient and much given to competition. All the nobility play the grand game, as it is known. Whether they wish to or not, it is a game of reputation and patronage, where moves are made with rumors and scandal is the chief weapon. No gentle game, this. More blood has been drawn as the result of the grand game than any war the Orlesians have fought. Of this, I'm assured by almost every gentleman here. As far as titles went, everything changed with the coming of Emperor Dracon, who established the Orlesian Empire as it exists now, and who created the Chantry. There is no more venerated figure in Orlais. In Val Royeaux, the statue of Dracon stands as tall as the statue of Andraste. Dracon determined that the grand game was tearing Orlais apart, so he abolished all titles besides his own, and lord and lady. I'm told with some twittering amusement that this action did not end the grand game as Dracon had intended. Now the lords and ladies collected unofficial titles rather than official ones, such as the Exalted Patron of Tassus Clay, or uncle to the champion of Trems. It is a headache to remember such titles, and one winces to think of the poor doorman at the balls who must rattle them off as each guest enters the room. The aristocracy is different from Ferelden in other ways as well. The Orlesians' right to rule stems directly from the Maker. There exists neither the concept of rule by merit nor the slightest notion of rebellion. If one is not noble, one aspires to be, or at the very least aspires to be in the good graces of a noble, and is ever watching for a way to enter the patronage of those better placed in the grand game. And then there are the masks and the cosmetics. I have not seen so much paint since the kennels at Highever, but that is another story. Jam it! How do I... Am I able to unlock... Where is pickpocketing? Is it in Shadow? No. Is it like in one of these things and I'm just not aware? Like, how do I become a better pickpocket? Specialist? It does not seem to be the case. Duelist? No. I will have to uncover this mystery with time, or fail. There's always failure. That's still an option. That was my inventory, by the way. 34 out of 50. You know, maybe I'll go back to town, talk to one of those shopkeepers, sell all of my junk, and all of this stuff that is unusable to the rest of my party. For now, though, got any suggestions for something to play next? Leave them down in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and have yourselves a good night.
So, a Lady Sunshine, what's your first act as a noblewoman going to be?
A noblewoman with no fortune and no title. Looking for work, probably.
Practicality is for peasants, milady. You need to do something frivolous to celebrate your birthright.
Such as...
Come up to the Hightown Market and complain bitterly that there's no Orlesian silk that matches your eyes.
But what if something does match my eye? What will I do then?
Insist that they're blatantly copying you and demand royalties. A good noble always has a complaint ready, Sunshine.